Rihanna's fashion show rocked Paris Fashion Week.
Kim Kardashian had a run-in with the man who attacked Gigi Hadid.
The waterproof iPhone may be hindering our creativity.
Super Bowl 51 made their big halftime show announcement. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Orange Zest. I'm Jackie Prager alongside Monique Iuster.
We have a packed show today talking about all celebrity gossip, TV shows, and music.
And starting off with breaking news that Blake Lively just had her second child. Congratulations, Blake. We can't wait to see those cute baby pics.
More breaking news in the... More breaking news in the Brangelina saga. Jolie has hired a real-life Olivia Pope to be her divorce lawyer, Judy Smith.
Smith was the inspiration behind the ABC Scandal character. She's a real-life crisis manager who's used to handling cases that consume the public's full attention.
Now that Angelina has a powerhouse of representation, Pitt is also looking to up his game.
No court appearances have been made, but we will be sure to keep a close eye on how the story develops.
Updates on the former Whitman dean this week. Kenneth Vakayech pleaded not guilty on Thursday to his third-degree misdemeanor charges of patronizing a prostitute. The act was said to occur earlier this month on March 9th at the Candlewood Suites on South Bay Road, where he allegedly agreed to pay $80 for sex. As it turns out, that prostitute was actually an undercover cop. Vakayech is scheduled to reappear in the Selena Town Court on November 17th.
And it's curtain call for the drama season here at SU. Syracuse Stage will be hosting 4 of the 6 productions for the calendar year. Kicking off the series is the 1982 Broadway musical 9. The musical takes place on the streets of Venice following Italian film director Kourtney. As he struggles with his latest film, looking to the women in his life for inspiration, the plot maneuvers through reality, fantasy, humor, and drama. Tickets for the play can be purchased at the Syracuse Stage box office from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. by telephone or on syracuse.com.
And on to the silver screen, it's the 14th annual SRUF, the Syracuse University Human Rights Film Festival, that is, kicked off on Thursday night. It's the final day to catch the award-winning films which addressed social justice issues. Head on to Schimann Auditorium in Schaefer Art Building right now to catch films Oliger and Reluctantly Queer.
Inside Amy Schumer is inside Syracuse tonight at the On Center, where Memorial to be specific. The popular female comedian will be live tonight at 8 p.m. Last we checked, tickets are still on sale, so be sure to catch her if you can.
And it was National Coffee Day on Thursday, and Dunkin' Donuts knows how to do it right. Customers only had to pay 66 cents for a medium coffee to celebrate 66 years of Dunkin' history. And the company didn't fall short on donating back to the community either. Dunkin's donated pounds of coffee to the Food Bank of Central New York.
Syracuse Fashion Week presents Syracuse Snarl on October 13th. The Halloween fashion extravaganza's theme this year is fractured fairy tales. They describe it as a spirited romp through your childhood dreams and nightmares. Snag your tickets at the Landmark Theater box office on Ticketmaster.com. And after this break, big news about Super Bowl 51.
Stay with us.
Taking care of a family member can lead to plenty of questions. Fortunately, there's a place to get the answers, for them and for you. Find articles, tips, and tools from experts and others who have been in your place. The Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving.
Well, Thomas, you've got prediabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have prediabetes. Big time.
From the president to fashion and even the NFL.
Here's what's zesty this week.
Move over President Obama. The Olympians and Paralympians became the new face of the White House last Thursday. The takeover was only a day long, but the Snapchat was flooded with snaps from athletes showing us how much fun they were having. President Obama told the athletes, "We admire your athleticism, but also admire your character."
President Obama went a step further to tweet, quote, "Our Olympians and Paralympians show the world that no matter what, with perseverance, we can do incredible things. Proud of you, #Team USA."
As October is finally here, that means another batch of shows and movies will be cycled through Netflix. Sadly, we will be saying goodbye to big titles like Jurassic Park and The Fast and Furious.
But before we shed too many tears, get excited to welcome the first 4 seasons of Heroes, Ace of Cakes, and Beverly Hills Cops 2. And with Halloween coming up, to get us into the spooky spirit, Netflix is helping us out by adding The Exorcist to its list of films.
To all you little monsters out there, this is not an illusion. It is confirmed that Lady Gaga has been given the honor to headline this year's Super Bowl halftime show. The news broke Thursday when Gaga tweeted, quote, "This is not an illusion. The rumors are true. This year, the Super Bowl goes to Gaga."
This is the second year in a row that Gaga will grace the Super Bowl stage. Be sure to stay tuned and watch the Super Bowl 51 on February 5th.
RiRi fans went crazy over her when her Paris line debuted. Her line, Fenty by Puma, shocked all of us with the use of colors. Compared to last year's line, which was only black and white, Rihanna proved she knows how to change things up.
Rihanna described her line by saying, quote, "If Marie Antoinette was going to the gym and needed something to wear." Models walked the runway decked out in everything from silk dresses, headdresses, and even hoodies. The line is for both men and women.
We all know everyone wants to be Kylie Jenner's best friend. Squad goals, am I right? Well, sadly, she might not want to be ours. Rob Kardashian tweeted out Kylie's phone number and then took credit for it, explicitly saying that it wasn't a hack. He then tweeted out a second time just in case anyone missed it the first time around.
And unfortunately for her fans, Kylie quickly disconnected and changed her number. But Rob got a little taste of his own medicine when Blac tweeted out his number. The real question is, was this a family feud or just a stunt to promote the new show, Rob and China? Well, either way, you can catch more Kardashian drama every Sunday on E!
So we have some good news and some bad news. The good news is that the iPhone 7 is indeed waterproof. This means you can take it anywhere from the accidental fall in the pool to even keeping you company in the shower.
But the bad news, according to Mashable, a study came out saying that you do the best thinking in the shower, and this is because of idle thinking, which spurs creativity. Although now we can take our phones into the shower, focusing on emails or texting may hinder your inspiration, which no one wants.
One final and another disclaimer, if you do take your phone into the shower, you should probably avoid cleansers. Getting soap and phone in your phone may still cause damage.
And we'll be right back after this short break.
Well, Thomas, you've got prediabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have prediabetes. Big time.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it.
You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Hey,
God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early.
You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Fancy pants peanut butter?
A big screen television.
You haven't even bought a sofa yet.
A motorcycle?
When your father finds out, he's gonna flip his shoes with 2 buckles. What do you even need 2 buckles for? Mr. Big Shot, buying whiskey shots for everybody in the bar. From the looks of it, I'd say nobody even remembers. Feed the pig.
To get us up to date on all the celeb gossip this week, Sarah Perks is in studio with all the deets.
And this week's celebrity news is who else but the lovely Kim Kardashian. This week in Paris, prankster Vitaly Saduk tried to kiss her butt. And yes, you heard that correctly. He ran up behind her, crouched down, and tried to plant one right on her tush. Thankfully, her bodyguard grabbed him and brought him to the ground. But as a result, Kim is pressing charges and plans on getting a restraining order. I mean, who wouldn't? That's so creepy. Cristiano Ronaldo's private jet crash landed on Monday in Barcelona. Fortunately, he was not on board during the incident, but the plane was reported to have been bought last year for $19 million, according to TMZ. Taylor Swift and Calvin Harris are finally friends again. After her breakup with Tom Hiddleston, the two started texting and put a commotion to rest. However, sources say that they are not trying to rekindle their romance. Justin Bieber is being summoned down to Miami, Florida. The 22-year-old pop singer has a deposition, and the judge does not care if this means he has to leave his world tour. TMZ was told that a faux tag was attacked by his bodyguards in a Subway restaurant. If the singer refuses to show within 30 days, deputies will have to bring him in. Fifth Harmony's Ally Brooke was almost dragged to the ground on Wednesday by an eager fan in Mexico. Ally tried to keep herself up until security had to push the fan off of her.
It's time for Last Word. Jackie and I will only have 15 seconds to give each other our thoughts on this week's biggest story.
All right, are you ready?
Ready.
First up, we have Kardashian. What do you think about this?
You know, I love a good Kardashian story. I don't know. I think it's really funny when they get messed with a little bit. I'm all for messing with the Kardashians. I think they kind of thrive on the attention they get, so I don't think they really mind it that much.
Yeah, and I think they know how to handle a situation always, and any attention, I guess, is good attention for them, and I'm sure, who knows if they even planned it, but I'm sure they were just loving the attention regardless.
Definitely. All right, next up we have Streetwear by RiRi. So what do you think about that?
I loved it. I know I usually wear a lot of black, clearly, and her last line was black, but I love this color. I think it's really nice pop, and it wasn't too crazy, so I think I'm sure because it just has her name on it, it's gonna get sold out in minutes.
So true. I'm a huge fan of color, so I'm always better for it. I think that I would wear it. I love Puma. I love it. I've been wearing it forever, so very excited about it.
Well, next up, what about what's coming new to Netflix? Are you excited?
I am very excited. I'm a little bit sad to see some of the titles go, but I'm a huge Netflix junkie, so I'm so excited to just sit and watch it, especially with the cold weather coming up.
I know, and I was looking through the different shows coming on, and it honestly seems like it's an HGTV coming to Netflix because there's Tiny Homes, Property Brothers, all these great TV shows, so it's really, I think the TV shows are even getting better than the movies on there.
Ace of Cakes.
Oh my gosh.
I love Ace of Cakes.
Cupcake Wars too. I'm gonna need to get some food to watch these.
Definitely excited. And finally, let's talk about the waterproof iPhone. So would you take it in water? What do you think?
You know, I don't think I would still need to get a case on it, whether it be a waterproof case, because it scares me too much and I'm spending all this money. Like, God forbid, that one extra drop of water, then I have to pay for it all over again.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a huge fan of thinking in the shower, so I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be taking it in the shower with me anytime soon.
I would use it for music in the shower. I always love a good tune.
Definitely, I agree with that.
But when we come back, the top songs on the Billboard Hot 100.
We'll see you right here in a minute.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
They said I have troll teeth.
That my voice sounded like a possessed baby doll.
That no one would ever love someone as stupid as me.
That I was fat, ugly.
Disgusting.
The effect of bullying is potent.
We will no longer be the silent majority.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
We're gonna take action with the I.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness, and so are you.
Well, it's time for our Instagram game. A picture from Instagram this week will be shown on the screen behind us, and we're gonna have to guess who it is. Let's see, coming up first.
All right, ooh, okay.
Someone from One Direction, I'm thinking, because
Really?
which direction, that's the caption, right? Which direction, or, is it Zayn?
Okay, I think that this is Zayn.
Me too.
Zayn's got a lot of tattoos. He's the only one that's really this dark. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking that this is Zayn. I love
No, it's Zayn.
I love Zayn, so I
Alright,
hope
so
this
it's
is
Zayn.
Zayn.
All right, so we both
what's
got
next?
that. Let's see, coming up next, are you
Oh.
in sync? Who
Yeah,
is-
I think this is Justin Timberlake. Yeah?
Are they coming, are they having that comeback tour? That was last year, right?
I think they're going to Vegas for a little while, right?
I don't know. I'd love to go
Yeah,
see
I know,
them.
very excited.
They're my childhood. I would love to see them.
I know, I agree. Okay, so this is Justin Timberlake. Yes, okay, got that one.
All right, we're doing good this time.
We are
around.
doing
Let's
good.
see. Ooh,
Okay,
Fine
who is
China.
this?
But it's not Black China.
She
Is it?
has, I do not know. I love
She
that
has a
outfit.
Kardashian
I love
butt.
the hat. She looks great. Love the shoes. I think she did a really good job with her outfit here.
It's not Black China, no?
I don't know. Who has a bright pink car? She's getting into a very cool car.
Shoot, I don't know who this is.
I think that this is Blac Chyna.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Blac Chyna?
Good.
Okay, we got it.
Well, she fits in with the Kardashian family for
She
her
does,
butt,
doing
so.
well.
Well, coming up next,
All
I
right.
saw a CY.
Okay.
A Psy? Is it Sia? No. You could go with the hair, though.
I, again, love the leggings. Really flexible. Ooh,
Wow,
there's a
yeah.
dog in it. You know, Miley Cyrus loves her dog. She's always posting pictures of her dog. So I'm leaning towards this being Miley Cyrus. What do you think?
I think you could be right. I honestly, I think you are right. It's definitely Miley, and good for her for being that
Yeah,
flexible.
she is
My
so flexible. She
gosh.
looks incredible. I love Miley
I guess that's why
Cyrus,
she has
so.
really good dance moves.
Definitely
and
why.
She can pull it off, but.
All right, Orange Zest. We'll be right back.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, babe.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob.
Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, we mobbing. Come on, girl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day, I found out I have something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
We have all the news you need to be updated on the best music trends. First, let's see what's new on the top music charts.
Well, coming in at number 5 is Cheap Thrills by Sia. This song dropped from number 4 last week.
Which that song has been on the top charts for so long.
I think it was something about 14 weeks or so. I don't know. I just like Sia even more than her songs just because I don't understand the hair.
I don't understand it. I don't think she wants to know people know who she is. I don't know. I love her though. Great song.
Good for you.
The new number 4 is Let Me Love You by DJ Snake. The song features Justin Bieber and jumped to number 6 spot this week.
Good for him for jumping.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
I feel like also though anything that has to do with Justin Bieber is just automatic gold.
Completely agree. I know. He doesn't even need to have that much of a part in it, and the song is automatically
It's just
loved
the
by
name.
everyone.
Well, number 3 is Still Cold Water by Major Lazer, and we can see how long they can hold on to this spot for.
Another Justin Bieber song.
I know. I'm telling you, no matter what, he just has that touch.
He has
so
it. He's got the
good.
magic touch.
But
I thought the song was great too, though, so I completely understand.
do you think it has a chance of going up?
Number 1, I don't know. There's a lot going on right now, so
I know
we'll
a lot
see.
of people are releasing new music.
And number 2 goes to Heathers by 21 Pilots. They've been on the top charts for 14 weeks now, but can't seem to take over that number 1 spot.
14 weeks is a long time to go without being able to clench that spot, and I love 21 Pilots, but maybe they need to release a new one.
Definitely, I agree with that.
But I want to complain about number 3. And that's because those Closer by the Chainsmokers is holding steady as the number 1 song. This is the 8th week the song has been on the top charts, and it doesn't look like it's going to lose its standing anytime soon. Now, I know you're a huge Chainsmokers fan.
I mean, one of the main singers went to Syracuse, so how could we not be a fan?
I know.
I love the Chainsmokers. I saw them last year. It was really great. This song is so good, too. So, you know, I'm very excited about it.
I know. Well, before we say goodbye, we want to give you our top song choices for the week. So my choice is this new single called Good As It Gets by Daniel Sky. This single just dropped on Thursday and it's already a top hit. Sky's only 16 years old and already a teen heartthrob. He was featured at the iHeartRadio Festival this past week. Sky announced that he has been picked up by the music label RCA, so definitely check him out, this new hit, because it's the first of many to come. Now, I don't know, I kind of think this is a little Justin Bieber in the making.
I actually haven't heard this song.
I hadn't even heard of him until I heard this. I was scrolling through my Spotify new releases and it came up and I was obsessed. And honestly, you know, he's really cute and young. And I think he's really talented.
I'll have to check it out, definitely.
He's gonna have a good career.
16 years old and he's already doing this well. He's definitely gonna have a good career.
He is.
Definitely reminds me a little bit of Justin Bieber. We'll see how that goes. And I'm personally still stuck on Frank Ocean's album Blonde. That album came out in late August and I have basically been listening to it on repeat ever since. Every song on the album is incredible, but I think Nike's Godspeed and Self-Control are probably some of my favorites. The album was initially known as Boys Don't Cry, and it was set to come out in July of 2015. So it ended up being released a year later entitled Blonde. So there was a lot of anticipation for this album. I personally think it was worth the wait. I don't know, have you heard it yet?
I haven't, but I do like Blue Ocean, and I'm kind of glad that they changed the title of it, actually. But I don't know, I think just Boys Don't Cry would have a lot of controversial things around the wrong way. But it would be really good, and I'm sure, I guess you like it.
Yeah, there was a lot going on with that album. You know, it was supposed to get put out a year before, and then he released this visual album, kind of a little bit like how
they're
Beyonce
so
did
in right now.
Yeah, they're so in. I really like them, but you know, the visual album, like the music, nobody was too sure if they liked it as much as, like, it was a year-long wait, so everybody was like really, really hoping that this was going to be a great album. And I think that the final album he came out with, Blonde, was just so incredible and so worth the wait. So I was personally really excited about it.
Well, it's good. I'm glad he waited then, because it's better to put out your best.
Definitely.
And do that. And so my next pick is also an entire album. Bon Iver just released the album 22 A Million. This is his first album to be released since 2011, but the wait was worth it also. If you don't know who Bon Iver is, he's an indie folk singer, and his new album is a collection of 10 songs that highlight different moments of his life. My favorite song on the album is called I Heard About It, and this is the perfect song to listen to if you just need some time to mellow out. And then for your instrumental fanatics, you'll love the use of guitar and sax throughout the entire song. And this album, it's kind of, I don't know, you have to be an indie fan, I guess, maybe to like it, but it's one of those you just play it on in the background, and the songs are beautiful. It's actually about different times in his life, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to listen to it. I haven't heard it yet, but I'm a huge Bon Iver fan.
I know.
So I'm so excited to see it. I saw him a few years ago, and he was incredible live.
Really?
So I get so excited when he comes out with new music. It's been so long.
And he's such a good writer, too. And that's one of the things I love about his music, is that they all really do tell a story, but they're also just so catchy, and they just get stuck in your head for days.
Yeah, different chapters of his life. That's really interesting. I haven't really heard of somebody doing that yet.
I know, it's a great way to like get to know the artist behind the song.
Yeah, that's incredible. And my final pick is by a group close to all Syracuse University students' hearts. The Chainsmokers came out with a new song on Thursday night called All We Know. SU alumni Drew Taggart sings the male vocals alongside electropop artist Phoebe Ryan. So this song is a little bit more key than the Chainsmokers' usual songs, and it tells a bittersweet story about a relationship that just might not be working out. I personally think this may be one of my favorite Chainsmokers songs, so if you haven't heard it, I definitely recommend checking it out.
Well, I did hear it and I loved it. I know I was also there to see them live, and it was such a good show. They're such good entertainers, and I mean, it'll do great.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Every song they do is great.
We'll see if it can surpass Closer on the top charts. I don't really know about that.
Yeah, well, a little heads up for drivers who try to get away with driving in the HOV lane without more than one passenger in the car. You will get caught.
One driver tried to get away with their passenger being a giant cutout head of Donald Trump. The state trooper thought it was funny, but not funny enough to get away with the guy breaking the law.
The trooper gave the driver a $136 ticket, but did say, quote, "This is just awesome."
Nice try, driver.
And finally, we have some bad news for circus and clown lovers. Those of you who suffer from coulrophobia, look away now. Beware, the terrorizing clowns are now in Syracuse. Clowns have been stalking, harassing, and even attacking people in more than 10 states nationwide. The issue is now being called an epidemic.
Here in Syracuse, a 10-year-old boy was found hiding between two houses on Spring Street after he says 3 clowns followed him on his way home from school. He called 911, and police are calling the actions of these clowns harassment, so terrifying.
Police are investigating into why these clowns are now scaring rather than entertaining us. They're worried that the epidemic may worsen as Halloween approaches, and the real question is, why is this happening? Is it a true epidemic or just a sick joke that hopefully will be put to rest soon? And that's all we have for you today. For more Zesty stories, be sure to show us. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Jackie Prager.
Tune in next week.